What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand boom. Flight team stand up. FTC the strongest. It's finally August. We got Try Not to Get Stirred. Top 10 videos circulating the internet right now. Now I know you guys are back to school and it could be late. Now if you get a jump scare, you scream, wet your bed, whatever, I'm not responsible. Let's see what's going on. Shit out. What's circulating the internet right now?
These top 10 scary videos are circulating.
Bro, if this is not the scariest way to introduce a video.
Let's see if you can handle
What the fuck?
Number
You see that man in the
10,
background?
creepy neighbor.
Creepy
a
neighbor?
TikToker caught her creepy neighbor doing something not only suspect, but
Bro.
downright threatening. Posted by Lucy.
Bro!
TikToker was
Fuck that shit right there, my nigga. This is exactly why it's taking me longer than expected to get a fucking crib. You know what I'm fucking talking about. This is exact shit this is the smallest shit I'm talking about right here in this bitch. Bro, if I bro, not gonna be up in this bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna be, this is exactly why, bro. This is the shit I'm talking. This dude is a grand master school threat, bro. I guarantee you he sat by himself every single day, elementary to high school. If he went to college, boom. Like, this shit right here is the exact reason why. Don't ever question why Flight does this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm smarter than I appear.
own business in her own
Fuck
home,
that
and she
shit.
captured her male middle-aged
Nigga,
neighbor
I'm
into
walking
the
right
tree,
outside, bro.
trying
You gonna have to
peer
run me
inside.
one, bro.
Lucy wrote that people ask her why.
It's
her
even
curtains
scarier
are
when you a
always
father too,
closed,
bro. And you got
and
a, you know what I'm
this is
saying? You got a
why.
daughter, bro.
When her creepy neighbor saw she was filming him, he rushed to hide. Many in the
You
comments of the
weird
clip
fucking
noted
O,
that
bro.
What her neighbor was
With the
doing
capital
could be
O.
defined as stalking, which is illegal. While Lucy took TikTokers'
What the
advice
How did he
on
get out of
board,
this fat
she
ass
said
get
the
up there,
police
bro?
wouldn't do anything writing. Everyone says to go to the cops. They don't care. My neighbor filmed my bedroom window for a month. They did nothing. Doesn't make us feel safer about this TikToker's
That dude is
reality.
weird, bro. And them replaying it is just
Number 9,
nah.
Charge. Not every scary video circulating the internet right now is of the paranormal variety. This one is very much normal but equally terrifying. Captured in early August of 2021, a rodeo audience in Preston, Idaho got more than they bargained for when a bull went rogue and charged into the stands. The video initially shows the bucking bronco event unfolding like it normally would. Although the rider doesn't last long on the bull, the bronco isn't done bucking yet. In fact, he looks like he's just getting started as he makes his way around the stadium. He appears to be calming down for a moment, but soon takes a different tack and charges towards the stands, jumping a barrier. At this point, the camera is dropped as the audience starts screaming.
Them
and
things can
presumably
jump like
moves out
that?
of the bull's path.
Bull has some Jordans on, bitch. Oh!
Luckily, no one was hurt in the incident, but this scary video shows one of the worst possible outcomes for an event like this. Number 8, 300-foot sandstorm. This city was recently engulfed by a 300-foot wall of sand blown in from the Gobi Desert. In the worst sandstorm the area has seen in more than a decade, the sand cloud was caught on camera moving slowly into the city, vanishing skyscrapers behind its thick curtain like a magic trick. Visibility was reduced to less than 20 feet, requiring major roads to be closed and motorists to pull to the side and wait it out. The storm didn't bring only dust. Its powerful winds blew away tourist possessions at a nature park close by. They'd gone to see the singing sand dunes, but found them roaring instead. Such weather and natural events in the area have become more frequent. According to Chinese media, just in March, the nation's capital of Beijing, which lies 1,000 miles from the desert, saw another sandstorm's effects. That sandstorm, too, was called the worst in a decade, which begs the question, will these sandstorms only get worse and worse? Number 7. Chasing the Maniac. Although you might expect to encounter spirits on your urban explorations, you rarely encounter a real-life crazy person. Published to YouTube by Luan Mendez in July of 2021, this scary video shows the chase in action. In the clip, the guys quickly figure out they are not alone in this abandoned space. They finally zero in on the guy at an exit point in the next room. They shout at him, shining their flashlights his way, and then follow to the door that leads outside. You can see the so-called maniac's figure vaguely, hiding in the brush.
I don't see nobody.
Later, when back inside, a commotion occurs in one area of the warehouse. They race forward to find one of the crew being dragged across the ground by the maniac in question. He's being pulled around a tile corner in what may have once been a bathroom.
Douglas!
Bro. Whoa. Are you gonna like grab him by the shoe?
The cameraman follows for a moment before turning to flee outside along with another crew member.
Why did you just record? You didn't even grab him.
The maniac reveals what he's dressed like. The other cameraman's footage captures the same from another angle. Would you have stuck around to save your friend, or would you have saved your own life? This evil face will answer that question for you. Number 6. Lady in White. The sensitive Supernatural crew are in for a rude awakening with this paranormal investigation. Published to YouTube in June of 2021, this abandoned place is one of the most active the group has explored so far. While they're in one room of the house, multiple devices start going off at once. This of course alerts them to a paranormal presence that has yet to make itself known until it does.
Pode mexer a boneca se tiver aqui.
Você pode chegar perto da boneca, você pode chegar perto aqui, ó.
Dois.
Olha só.
Eita, lá em cima, Nossa Senhora.
A bottle slides across the top shelf on its own, causing everyone to scream. The devices around them continue to be triggered by the paranormal entity, while in another room with random toys on the floor, the team is shocked when something bangs aggressively in the next room.
Essa porta, essa janela fechou.
It appears that the source of the noise was the door slamming, as it is still ricocheting open. Turning back to the other room, another quieter noise is heard, which turns out to be the window panel swinging open and closed. While this all appears to occur at the hands of something invisible, the last fright is very much seen, as they hear something creak off screen. The cameraman enters the hallway and casts his focus up the stairs.
The hell? They're moving very slow for something creepy, man.
He catches what we've all been waiting for. A creepy woman dressed all in white with long dark hair is ascending the narrow stairwell. The crew panics, and when the cameraman returns to the stairwell, the woman is gone. Was she the one causing all this ruckus, or are many spirits inhabiting this haunted home? Number 5. Failed exorcism. On this haunted site, an exorcism was done, or so the story goes, but the mysterious entity remains. Published in June of 2021, the KBC crew investigates the scary site, starting with this statue of Mary and this creepy hidden statue within. Is it Mary again? Who is this figure? Under a bridge, the crew captures these images floating in the darkness. While they are obscure, they certainly look like the faces of demons screaming. Later, they come across this rock stack. Was it placed there as part of a dark ritual, or is it something less nefarious? They capture several images that are suspect. One appears to feature smoke and fog that wasn't there. Another shows a big bright orb floating to the left of a crew member. And lastly, of course, the demons under the bridge. Is it all bad energy, or is this the unexorcised entity's presence made manifest? Number 4. The Ghost's Vice. Can this phantom bother you for a light? Published to YouTube by D-Doc Michael in July of 2021, this scary video goes from bad to worse as the paranormal attempts to feed their habit. The video starts acting up right away when Michael approaches the premises. Once inside the old school, the strange, almost alien-like rattling is heard, and we find the light on in the other room. Michael is alone here. Will we find out who turned on the light? We'll have to wait and see. As things start to get creepier, a classroom door closes shut, causing Michael to panic and ask who is there.
와, 나 진짜 너무 진짜 누구세요? 하지 마세요.
A moment later, a whole symphony of scary noises is heard down the hall. It almost sounds like someone is banging irregularly on a piece of tin.
누구세요? 아, 잠깐만요.
This goes on for a good long while. As he tries to communicate with whatever spirit haunts this place, a faint whisper is heard.
Better get out of there, bro. Bro, how old are these places?
The voice is nearly inaudible, but you can definitely hear that someone is trying to speak to him. Michael lets him know that it's here. He holds a pack in his hand and the ghost helps himself, pulling one from the pack.
담배 여기 있습니다. 여기. 아!
Bro, that screamed.
Needless to say, Michael drops them and takes off running after that. When he returns, he finds the empty shoes that he first saw in the doorway, placed in a different spot in the hallway. He also comes across these scattered across the floor. One of them is still lit, the ash built up on the tip. Michael later sees something in the hallway, something creepy the audience cannot see. He runs up toward a staircase but then turns around. When he returns, the shoes are in a different place again, in the room where he first found them. Not long after, something is heard running loudly across the floor.
아이씨.
Michael goes chasing after it but doesn't find anything. His search is cut off early when the police show up, causing Michael to leave the joint ASAP. But this is what happened the minute he left. His camera went berserk again.
방폭됩니다.
Damn, bro. Timing bit?
방폭됩니다.
Something seriously freaky is going on here. Unfortunately, we may never be certain what it is. Number 3. Ghost Boy. A boy passed away in this house, and his spirit remains. Published in July of 2021, this scary video will confront you with your greatest fears. As the crew attempts to speak with the ghost boy, something on the ground right beside them moves, causing 2 grown men to jump out of their skin.
To jump out of there?
A voice that sounds like Beelzebub himself responds.
É uma criança ou demônio que tá aqui no seu astral?
What the hell?
After, while they're again speaking to the spirit box, something whispers back.
Nem vou perguntar quem que é, meu Deus, nem quero saber.
but it doesn't sound like it's
that
coming
real?
from the box at all. It sounds like it's in the room with them. Even more uncanny, an evil laugh is heard ringing out.
Não tem como ficar aqui.
Ó, deu uma risada, mano.
When we finally heard enough from this being, a child's voice is heard from another room. Is this the boy who passed away here?
Faz uma criança aqui.
A mão dele não sai.
Sério, veio daqui, ó.
The invisible boy later appears to close the door on his own while the crew is distracted.
Se você quer fazer, filho.
Não faço. Vamos inventar que deixa esse já sai.
Further along, while they're in the pitch dark, chaos ensues. It seems one of the crew felt something hit him in the leg.
Não, cara, você dirigiu. Cara, então. Cara,
Is it the boy again, trying to get some attention? We can safely assume it wasn't friendly. Number 2,
Sheesh.
choked by a ghost. Ali H owns a haunted house, and this scary video is a prime example of why you shouldn't. Published in July of 2021, Ali digs a little deeper into his creepy haunted house and lives to regret it. From a vent, he pulls a
Oh, you said
towel
lives to
in which
regret
a
it.
necklace and rosary beads are wrapped, which someone in the comments note are Buddhist prayer beads. He believes the beads and necklace were hidden in the towel and shoved in the vent for some odd reason, perhaps to ward off evil. We'll see. Around 9:30 p.m., Ali gets in bed next to his partner. He has security cameras in his room to observe any paranormal activity that may occur there. His animals get in bed beside him. At around 3 in the morning, 4 orbs appear on the video. Then Ali starts coughing uncontrollably like he's choking. He can't even breathe to talk. He says he felt like something grabbed his neck. Later in the day,
Whoa.
he explains how he felt during that moment. He says it didn't feel like he was choking on something, but rather that something was choking him.
Bro, when I tell you, it felt like something was actually like choking me out. Like it didn't feel like I was choking on something. It felt like something was choking me out. Like it felt like somebody was like actually like choking me out.
It's probably best that Ali should put what he found in the wall back there. He seems to have awoken a life-taking beast. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this
challenge?
video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1.
Number
Dare
1.
anyone? Have you ever seen a snake eat its prey? Made of ligaments that stretch, a snake's lower jawbone is unfused and can open wider than its body, allowing it to take in prey that it seems incapable of consuming. That's exactly what appears to be happening in this scary video
What
circulating
the
the internet
hell?
right now. Only
Whoa.
it's not a snake, it's a grotesque humanoid figure. Posted on images.
The hell
by
is that, bro? What is that?
Knowledge. This creepy gif is entitled Dinner Anyone?
Huh?
The clip shows a goblin-like man in a cave, his jaw unhinged as he consumes. This creature is being approached by a man who is armed. The man aims straight at him as the goblin holds his prey steady. As Mechmeister writes in the comments, this reminds me of a nightmare I'll have tonight. Don't worry, we'll all be having that same nightmare. Though I guess we're not in any real danger, as this GIF is apparently footage from the taking of Deborah Logan. These are videos.
Hey man, that's just me.
you
Tell me
don't
about that
want
stress
to
test, man. I don't know what else for me, man.